Hello everyone, Lord of the Bricks here, and welcome to another video. So, here I have a collection of all the modular Hogwarts sets that have come out so far. We have all the ones from 2020, 2021 and 2022. So, there are three of the Sirius Black Escape sets, one Dumbledore's Office, two Chamber of Secrets sets, then there's one Hospital Wing set, three Fluffy Encounter sets, and I think 7 of the Polyjuice Potion Mistake set. So I have multiples of most of the sets, and that's why I'm able to make something a bit bigger. And I thought I'd make a video to show it all together. And this is just a setup that I built to have it work together in an interesting way. And I think probably or at least my favorite way to display these when I choose to do that is to put some of the builds in front of the other ones. So like you see here, instead of having one solid wall, there are layers of walls, which I think makes for a much more interesting look. And normally these are just in storage. I don't display them, but if you want to display your sets, then I recommend doing something like this to layer them up, and I also do recommend taking pieces and making your own custom builds. Like if you can get multiples of the sets, that's awesome, but I like to be a bit creative, at least a bit creative. It's not like I'm doing anything super exciting, but just small things like changing up the rock work a bit, changing up the way the windows are in some cases to make it interesting. And yeah, but I'll show you a bit of what I have here. So let's see here. Okay, so here are my 3 Sirius Black escape sets that sort of form a courtyard when you combine them like this. And of course having 4 would be maybe ideal, but I think yeah, I'm just satisfied with this. And the interesting thing is, because of these almost triangle pieces, you have a courtyard that's square one way, and then there's the interior square, which is just offset. It's different. It's like rotated 90 degrees, and that makes it so that, well, placing it like this makes it feel like this is one square courtyard. And yeah, I just think that's sort of interesting visually. But yeah, I may pick up another one of these, but there's a specific store I was able to get them for cheap, and they don't have them anymore. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll end up getting a 4th one. I may just use my existing parts to build up the 4th corner without buying a whole new set, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Here is part of, oh yeah, there's the flying lesson set too. Forgot to mention, I only have one of those. I just have the little gate here because it's interesting, and then I have some small things that I built to well, expand easily. So yeah. Then we have over here the whole interesting section with Dumbledore's office. So you have these angles. You can make it so that they rotate all the way like this, 90 degrees, and you can also have them go straight, like one wall. But what I've done here is I've put these sections down here in a way that makes it so you can't close it up perfectly, because I just wanted it to be filled up from the front. And because of these pieces here, it's a bit hard to make that work without making really custom sections where you have more of these triangular sections, which I didn't bother doing. But then there is this section too, which is just, yeah, Chamber of Secrets set with a different top section. I just added that. Let's move this whole thing a bit further. And let's take a look at this. So I really do like the hospital wing section, and I wanted to get several of this, but it's kind of expensive. I haven't found it for cheap, so I haven't gotten that yet. But I found that having just one and then combining it with individual freestanding sections, you can actually make something taller without each section needing to be as specifically built as this thing. So as long as you have freestanding square sections like this, you can make it look pretty good. And yeah. So this corner thing is just something that I made to fill up the blank space. And here's this one. So yeah, this is just a custom bathroom that I made, and the slide that goes to the Chamber of Secrets. And here is just a spare empty room, nothing special. And I actually made another slide that's a bit custom to be able to work with my girls' bathroom mock. And that's in this section. So I really like the front here with these windows and the towers and everything. And also, I actually used some of these pieces or sections to instead of placing them like this, I chose to do this because I thought that was more visually interesting. And okay, let's go. So let's see. So here is where I have my custom girls' bathroom, and here is where I have my own custom slide, because in the official set, Chamber of Secrets, where you have the slide, it's to the side, and it didn't work with my mock where it's all centered, so I had to make my own. Also, you see how I have these rows of cubicles, and I just had this sort of loose to be able to open it up more easily. And I'll give you a closer look like this. So all these sinks, they go all the way around, and I have a separate video for that if you're interested. But just to demonstrate, here is a figure, and that's the slide. Works just as good as with the official sets. Nothing special needed to modify that. And yeah, of course you can arrange things lots of different ways. I mean, I think it's both a good thing and a sort of annoying thing that these custom builds are, or well, I think, okay, so the official modular builds, I think they are flexible in many ways, but also kind of limiting. So I am saving all these for, well, I guess at least until the next wave arrives, 2023, and I'm probably gonna make another video then showing them all together, and maybe I'll have more custom builds then too. But I think when that's done, I'm probably gonna just disassemble all of this and make something completely my own, because I think it's all a very it's a bit too restricted. I like to have more open builds, and this is a great example of that, because the Great Hall is just so it's too tiny for me to be really interested in it, looking at it from most places. So this is one of the builds that I find disappointing in a way, but this is not supposed to be a review. I just feel like I want to express a few thoughts on it, because it's limiting. You can't really, if you want to modify things, you have to modify these two sections, or at least this section, pretty heavily to be able to make it work with lots of other sections. But so far I've just decided to keep it the way it is, because I think, well, it makes sense for this to be a bit bigger, but I want it to be bigger still, you know. So let's see, anything else to talk about? Yeah, I guess I sort of rushed through oops. Well, that's gonna probably that's fine. I hope you got a laugh. I was going to talk about the sections here. So, where are you? I completely lost my train of thought. I was going to say something about, yeah, okay, nothing big, just the fact that you can have these full sections over here, and you don't have to use these half sections. Of course, it limits how you close it up, but there's freedom, and that's a good thing. But yeah, so that was an interesting blooper. Don't feel like redoing the whole video or actually cutting it out. I'm fine with staying there. That was an interesting little blooper. Hope you got a laugh, but anyway, this was me showing what I have, and I hope you thought it was interesting. I have, of course, several other videos where I show parts of this, and I've gone in depth about my girls' bathroom mock. I've gone into depth with some of the sets, like the Fluffy Encounter set, and how I combined 3 sections, 3 sets to make a bigger whole. And if you're interested, check those out. And if you have comments or questions, then you can just let me know. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, and that you have fun building. Goodbye.